Hey, Natsu here. Today, part 7 of What If Deku had Venom's abilities. So, in the last part, the agency arc basically ended, and now, well, pretty easy. We go to hero teacher versus students, and then a small part of the forest arc. So, the thing with Mina and Denki basically saying that they didn't have time to actually study. It's basically only Kaminari this time. Reason is, well, Mina's been with Deku for a while, so he's studying like half the time if he's not training, in fact. So she basically kind of had to fall into that after a while. So easily she has increased in intelligence, as well as hugely overpowering in strength compared to her original. So basically everything for that are for the part where they learn, then go look for what's going to be the second part of the exam. Happens kind of the same, except that Mina doesn't need to go and look for someone to teach her, since, yeah, Deku's already doing that pretty easily. So, they basically learn that, oh yeah, you're going to have to fight robots, um, so they are all prepared. Deku already having, already knowing that his power can break the robots easily. Actually, if he wants to, these zero pointers can literally be at his not literally at his feet, but he can break them easily. So now, well, the moment where they get told, oh yeah, no, it's not robots, because of all of the villains attack, it's going to be real fights with heroes instead. Three things change in this. Firstly, everyone is a tad stronger, simply because of the massive impression of Deku. Um, Mina and I don't remember who. I think it was Kaminari versus Nezu. This one is different for a single reason, called One for All. Mina can pretty much do a lot more than in the anime. Her strength is highly over what she was in the anime, in fact. So she literally grabbed Kaminari and basically bolted to the exit, with Nezu not being able to do anything. So there's only 3 people that are actually weren't able to pass in this one. Shiro, um, Kirishima, and Shagarash, because I never remember his real name. So basically everything else happens the exact same, except with the student being a tad stronger, but not changing anything else. Um, so, yeah, the fight between All Might and both Parasite and, Deku and Bakugo kind of happens a lot differently. All Might requested to actually not wear the bracelets. The other hero asked him why, and then he said, because the kid's already about, I would say, 25% of my strength, and if he bonds with someone, which he has young Bakugo, he can get 10 times stronger, as well as a little boost that he gets with people, depending on how well they work together. And can I remember how long they've been together? Those two together are stronger than me. And I'm saying it if they are not even working in tandem. What if they bond together? I'm done with those weights. So Nezu basically told him, okay, but I want you to at least not kill them. Which basically everyone just thinks that, yeah, true. But then All Might tells him, how do you want me to kill them? One of them can regenerate the other, as well as being practically unkillable. The only things that can harm him are out of my reach. All I can do is hope to be able to stop them. So, how do you want me to kill them? Which he's basically asking fully serious, and everyone kind of realized that, oh shit, he's serious. Those kids will be tough for him. Well, at least they think that he's thinking that. They're just thinking, yeah, no, you're going to demolish them. Which, kind of doesn't happen like they think. He doesn't have the weights on. Every students react to this. Bakugo and Deku basically tells everyone that it's okay, they're fine. With everyone thinking, are you crazy? It's All Might, he's going to demolish you. Then Mina just pipes up and says, what is their capacities together? And how many quirks does Deku have? Well, parasite. Which they don't really think at first about it, and then they just kind of realize two things. Yeah, Deku has a lot of strength. He has, well, two different types of shock absorption. One that basically can tank All Might level strength. Then you have to think that he can add, well, he can make that 10 times stronger. Then because they kind of forgot in that single moment. Well, some of them forgot that the quirks actually get 10 times lower. He can train them, but that one's kind of hard to train. But still. So the fight goes to start. All Might is ready. Basically pushes himself a lot further than what he should. Remember, he can this time because he didn't even have to fight the Nomu. So he didn't even have to even try to go overboard. So he never even got 2 damage. So he can go further. Basically, he's going like 140% to hope to stop them. Basically, after this fight, he's going to be around the same amount as he was after the fight in the anime. Simply well, he can actually go that much as well because he's not hurt. Remember? It's just that he's going to be dead exhausted after that. His body can take it. But he's basically going to lose one for all to the same amount that he lost it in that moment in the anime. He's basically going to have the exact same amount of time left after that. Deku and Bakugo, yeah, they bonded. And Yeah, no, All Might basically just kind of looked in front. They said go, and then he basically just saw a massive explosion. Two explosions, two explosion quirks that are over 10 times stronger than what it was in the anime in that moment. Eh, pretty sure it's going to make a huge explosion if you add them together. And then if you think that Deku can actually boost that with One For All even more afterward, as well as their physical strength, which Deku's basically using at 100% right now, not harming neither him nor Bakugo. And they basically zoom past practically everything, meeting All Might about 1/5 of the way from from the door that they can exit through. So they went fast. Really freaking fast. All Might, basically all he had time to see was a black mass coming close to him, readying a punch, throwing it, and yeah, to be honest, the way the punch worked was. Sorry. Sorry about that. Um, the moment he tried to, the moment he landed, thrown the punch, uh, they kind of did the same thing, except that instead of going 100%, well, compared to All Might going 140%, they were only going 100%, which made both blasts hugely different. Yeah, no. The punch that Deku and Bakugo gave was pretty freaking strong. All Might was sure that he was only going to go at 100% for a while, at first, to basically not harm Bakugo, which he was. But what he didn't see coming was that both punch would almost completely nullify the other one. And then he just saw the explosion readying in front of his face, which he was sure he was gone, until Deku basically just used Gran Torino's quirk to pass over over All Might, I mean, and literally gave another punch in the back, pushing him on the ground into a truck, and then Deku leaving. Well, Deku and Bakugo leaving. So they passed like that. They wanted to fight him, but they knew they were stronger than him. But they didn't want to make his reputation go down too much, as well as Deku knowing that All Might's not going to have an infinite amount of it left, so he wants to end it fast. So yeah, basically it ended with Bakugo and Deku winning. All Might basically being freaking impressed because, oh god, they're able to do all of that easily. Well, what the hell would happen if they actually got serious? So every student and every teacher basically saw those two basically pummel him to the ground in um yeah, 5 movements. That was something. So um after a bit after a bit um yeah, kind of easily to say, they kind of go to the mall, which um Yeah, no, not Kurogiri. His name is Shigaraki. Thank you. I had a blank. I never write his name because I never have to. But I don't know why I wasn't able to think of him. Sorry about that. But yeah, Shigaraki doesn't really attack them for two different reasons. First one is, he's afraid of Deku. Because regeneration plus the normal strength, he doesn't know that it's only 10%. But actually, he doesn't know that Deku gains the capacity, but he was able to stop the Nomu. He can do that to him as well. That's basically how he sees it. So, that goes normally. And there's one thing I wanted to do for this one. I decided to change it before, but now I think I'm actually going to do it. The movie, well, the first movie, um, it happens between that and the forest training arc. They're going there. This time with All Might completely healed, many things will be different, since he can just keep the buff form 24/7 without really using any of One for All, kind of. It's still using it kind of a bit, but not that much, so he's still losing it though, so that's still something. So I'm going to put that in the next part, because it would actually take us a bit, and I kind of have to. Well, soon I'm going to have to go to sleep, so yeah, I'm going to have to end it here. So, hope you liked it. Leave a like if you did. Comment if you have any questions. I'm going to leave a link for my Discord in the description. Hope you join. Natsu, out.